Hey guys, welcome back to CLOWNFISH TV. This is Kneon and I am flying solo. Geeky is not in this video. She hasn't been in the last couple videos. She's been very, very busy and she is nursing that broken finger. So I don't want her to have to do too much, right? Sometimes she slaps the mic when she gets excited. But I'm kind of looking for pop culture news today. There's not really a whole lot going on, to be honest, but I did see this thing on Twitter this morning. I thought was very funny. I'm like, why in the hell is Rita Repulsa trending on Twitter? And I found out it has to do with politics. Politics. I hate talking about politics, but here we go. Rita Repulsa, Power Rangers fans come to the villain's aid after she trends on Twitter because they're making the comparison between Rita Repulsa and is it Kimberly Guilfoyle? From she was in the Republican National Convention. I don't know. I don't watch the national conventions because I think they're boring. I don't really care. But I thought it was kind of a funny meme people were talking about. We'll talk about that. And we're going to talk about a rumor. I almost covered it last week. This is coming from Bounding in the Comics. They said that Hasbro and Toei moved to end partnership. Now, this is a rumor. Hasbro and Toei moved to end partnership, ending use of Super Sentai footage in Power Rangers. And, for those of you who follow Power Rangers, it is, of course, an Americanized version of Super Sentai, which, personally, I think Super Sentai is infinitely superior. Squid King and I watch it. We've been watching it on Toku, and I think it was on Shout Factory, too. But love the old Super Sentai shows. Power Rangers, though, of course, that's the version most people are familiar with, and they've been reusing footage pretty much since the beginning. Sometimes they insert some American footage in there. It never meshes up quite right, though. I don't think. But we'll talk about that and kind of maybe the future of Power Rangers. But let's talk about this first. Rita Repulsa getting dragged into a political battle. Right? This is, I guess, the original tweet. This is my favorite thing to have graced my phone screen. We're on to you, Rita Repulsa. After 10,000 years, I'm free. Time to conquer Earth. Again, this is Kimberly Guilfoyle, who is, what is she, a TV personality? I don't know. Some are reveling in the comparison. Others are offended that Rita Repulsa's goodish name is being dragged into election year politics. Those Power Rangers fans are lining up to defend Rita against this slander. Keep reading to see some of the reactions to Guilfoyle's Republic National Convention speech involving Power Rangers villain Rita Repulsa. How very dare they? This is interesting, though. Yeah, since Rita Repulsa is trending, here's a history lesson. The actress who played her, Soga Machiko, I think, played villains in other shows. Here's her as Queen Hadrian in the 80s. So there you go. After 10,000 years, as if 2020 couldn't get any worse, Rita Repulsa is free after 10,000 years and likely has a monster growing somewhere. Come on, it's funny. It's funny. I don't care what side of the aisle you're on. I think it's funny. To be fair, as a Power Rangers fan, I do have to stand up against the Rita Repulsa slander. She was a lot of things, but she wasn't a damn racist. Oh, God, here we go. Twitter being Twitter. Rita Repulsa is evil, but she's not Republican evil. She's not Republican evil. Peak 2020. Kimberly Guilfoyle trying to channel Eva Perón and instead projecting Rita Repulsa is peak 2020. I just want you guys to know that these memes are very insulting. To Rita Repulsa, seriously, the poor woman waited in a dumpster for 10,000 years to conquer Earth and became a gay icon, and this is how you treat her? She was a gay icon? Rita Repulsa was a gay icon? I did not know that. She married Lord Zed. They had a Jewish wedding. I do remember that. I did not know she was a gay icon. I don't approve of the Rita Repulsa Witch Bandora disrespect I woke up to. Rita Repulsa is not amused being compared to the wench from the GOP. I would have voted for Rita Repulsa. Actually, I don't know. That's kind of, I don't know if I would have voted for, would you have voted for Rita Repulsa? I don't know. I think, did she turn good at the end? I'm trying to remember. My memory's foggy. I used to watch Power Rangers with my little brothers, the original Mighty Morphin, and I remember Zed and Rita having to move because what was it? The Machine Empire came in and Zeo, and they were moving and they were thrown out in their asses. But I thought she became good-ish at the end. I don't know. Everything's political, so let's talk about this. Hasbro and Toei moved to end partnership, ending use of Super Sentai footage and Power Rangers coming from Bounding into Comics. I'm afraid to link to articles anymore. I gotta tell you guys, I am afraid to link to any articles anymore because YouTube struck our channel. A couple months ago, we linked to a Cartoon Brew article talking about Trolls World Tour, and we had a strike against our channel for linking to hateful content about a Trolls cartoon. And it wasn't even Bad Touch Poppy. It was just an article talking about the theater owners having a conniption fit over Trolls going to VOD. So this is Spencer Bakuli, Bounding into Comics. Power Rangers franchise could be facing a major production setback as a new rumor suggests that Hasbro and Toei may be ending their longtime partnership. First reported on July 8th, so this was a while ago, by the Illuminati. Unnamed sources allegedly, this is not our rumor, so blame the Illuminati if it's wrong, allegedly informed the pop culture news blog that Hasbro is the party seeking to end the relationship. These sources also stated that Super Sentai will no longer be a factor in production for Power Rangers. So again, you know, under the management of Haim Saban and Disney, they were pretty much beholden to whatever Japan was producing, that they would base their Power Rangers show on, like last year's, you know, Super Sentai show or whatever, which was advantageous because, you know, they got to reuse the toys and all of that. But now that Hasbro completely owns Power Rangers, it seems like the plan might be to just create Power Rangers wholesale. What could possibly go wrong? Remember the movie? Actually, the movie, I'll be honest, the Power Rangers, the last movie they did, was not as god-awful as I feared it would be. Although Rita Repulsa was not good. Not good at all. Goldar was a damn shame. He needs to be a goofy-ass talking sphinx. The concept of multicolored teams of masked heroes originated in Japan as Super Sentai, with footage from Toei's various Super Sentai series licensed by Saban for use in the Power Rangers adaptation of the franchise in the 90s. Power Rangers episodes are currently produced by dubbing and costume footage of heroes and villains from a given Super Sentai series intercut with originally filmed storylines using Western actors. If true, the loss of Super Sentai footage could indicate that Hasbro is moving towards in-house production of Power Rangers content. So like the 90s movies with the weird-ass Batman-looking suits. This potential is supported by confirmation from said sources that Hasbro is committed to their upcoming Power Rangers movie that is in development over at Paramount. They have another one? Another one in development? A report back in December indicated Hasbro was working with Paramount to develop a new Power Rangers film, with Jonathan Entwistle reportedly helming the project. The report from the Hollywood Reporter detailed the film will involve a time travel element that brings the kids to the 90s, and in Back to the Future fashion, they have to find a way to get back to their present. That sounds not good. That sounds really not good. The film is being written by, so now we're going to strip mine the 90s again. As of this writing, neither Hasbro nor Toei have publicly commented on these rumors. It would not surprise me. I'm going to be honest, it wouldn't surprise me if they did cut ties because, you know, Hasbro wants to make toys. They want to make the toys they want to make. And it seems like they keep going back to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the original incarnation. That's what's seems to be dominating the comic books right now. And that seems to be what's dominating driving a lot of the merch. If you look at the merch, now this is the new stuff, but if you look at a lot of the merch, it's Mighty Morphin. And they want to go back to the 90s version of the Power Rangers. So I don't know. There might be some truth to that. I don't really care. I like Super Sentai. I like Ultraman. You know, I like Squid and I love tokusatsu shows. You know, we watch a lot of different stuff, and I have no interest in a 100% American Power Rangers. None at all. But I'm going to wrap this one up. We're going to go find some pop culture news. I'm going to get Geeky involved, and you know, we'll talk to you guys later.